Hey everybody, this is Greg with HTR Views and Reviews. Today we're going to catch some miles in the Hoka Mach X3. Let's go. All right, let's go. Welcome back, everybody. This is Greg with HTR Views and Reviews, and I've been away for a while, but I can't wait to share today's review shoe, the Hoka Mach X3, with all of you. Let's go. All right, and let's get our disclaimer out of the way here today. Hoka has not sent me these shoes free of charge. I've paid my own money for these shoes, so you're going to get my unbiased and honest review today. All right, let's get into the specs of the Hoka Mach X3. The Hoka Mach X3 in a men's size 9 comes in at 270 grams. There's a 44 millimeter stack height in the heel and a 39 millimeter stack height in the forefoot, making for a 5 millimeter drop. All right, the Hoka Mach X3, Hoka's version of a plated daily trainer. Let's get into the upper. The upper has what Hoka's calling a warped knit upper, and it really feels comfortable and very breathable on foot. I think they did a really good job with it. Let's move on to the tongue here. The tongue actually is a little different than what Hoka's used to doing. They have what feels like a butterfly type of tongue, but it sits really nicely on the actual foot. So no issues that I have with that. Move to the heel collar here of the shoe. Nice and plush, nothing really to irritate your foot on. And then towards the back of the heel counter, very secure fit on foot. And there's a flare tab here as well to get you into the shoe as well, but also provide a lot of relief to that Achilles, which is a great feature. Then moving to the heel counter on the outside here, not super robust, but is going to hold your foot in place. You're not going to feel much movement in that part of the shoe itself. Midsole for the Hoka Mach X3 is a dual density midsole, and it has a PIBA top layer, and you can kind of see that in the orange there. It's paired with a Pebax plate though, and so when you're looking to pick up the tempo, you're going to feel that extra propulsion with that Pebax plate. Also on the midsole, I wanted to point out that Hoka has what they call a speed-centric rocker for this shoe. And what I can tell you in my own experience anyway is that it's just been really smooth through when I want to pick up the pace. Let's move on to this outsole. The outsole, I've taken on some buffed out trails, and you can see a little bit in the exposed areas. There's a little bit of exposure there that has been kind of roughed up, but the sticky rubber sections are holding up really well after 100 miles, and it just has a really nice feel underfoot, no slipping whatsoever, even in some wet conditions. But yeah, just has me confident that it's going to be able to handle a lot of miles upcoming. And let's get into my likes of the Hoka Mach X3. So the things that I like about this shoe, I really think first of all, I'm glad I found this shoe. I'm a little late on finding it, but I'm glad I did. I really like the fit and feel of this particular shoe. I like the pace range it has to offer. I can do easy days, I can do tempo days, I can even do some race prep in this shoe, and I know it's going to hold up. The plate in there, it doesn't feel as harsh as maybe some other plates. Great job on that, Hoka. I really can feel the extra cushioning in the midsole helping me out on some of those spots in my training. Okay, and also I want to add here, after my 100 miles, I feel like this shoe is probably, I would expect to get about 250 to about 350 miles out of this shoe. Just depends on what you use it for. I'm going to try and use it mostly for my tempo runs, some of my race preparation, trying to hit my race paces in, and very few days and probably a recovery type. Okay, my concerns on the Hoka Mach X3. So my main concern is that this shoe is really hard to find, but it's actually a really good shoe. So it's kind of a mixed bag here. I had to really hunt for this kind of shoe. I did want to try it for quite a while and just weren't able to capture it in any of my efforts to get like the colorway and stuff. And they've since added a few extra colorways, but just finding one that fit my likes and the looks and such, and just getting it on foot. That's, I think, one of the bigger things. So even going directly to Hoka, it was still tough. They do offer it in a wide size, and usually I would go kind of on that wide side. But this one actually offers a reasonable amount of width in it, and I didn't touch on that earlier, but it does offer a reasonable amount of width, but they do make a wide if you are looking for that. The other concern I have is the price. It's kind of a mixed bag. I'm back and forth on it because it is a carbon plated, or uh, it's not a carbon plate, but it is plated daily trainer. And so I don't really know. It's kind of a mixed bag of where this actually lands. For me, it's more of an up tempo and race prep type of shoe, and not so much a daily trainer. I'm just not a big fan of having a plate in your daily trainer. I think another good option would be just kind of scale down to the Hoka Mach, even the new one, the Hoka Mach that just came out. So one without the plate. So I think there's some opportunity there, but it's kind of in a middle ground right now on like something like the Rocket X, which would give you a lot of performance and race day. Could you go race day on this? Yes, you could. For those that don't want to break the bank, this would be a good one in that $190 price point to try if you're kind of wanted a plated racer. Okay, it's not a racer, but it has opportunities to pick up the pace. So you might check that out if you get a chance, if you can find it even. So those are my two negatives on it. Um, and I'm looking forward to the fourth iteration. Hopefully that'll come out upcoming here in the next year or so. But this has been really good, and I can't wait to keep putting miles on it and then getting back to you guys on Okay, final verdict on the Hoka Mach X3. Okay, is this a buy? Is this a try? Or is this a no thanks, I'll wait for version 4? I think this is a solid try. I think it has so many good things, and it hits a wide variety of paces. I don't necessarily always agree with Hoka on being a daily trainer. Yes, it could act as a daily trainer for many, but I think this is more of the up-tempo type of shoe. Um, you could do race prep in this as well. I think making it an easy day shoe, you could get away with a few, but I think the majority need to be kind of in that up tempo range. So again, kind of a bargain type of plated racer ish if you wanted to try and make it into that as well. But the tough part is, are you going to be able to find it? And it was a real struggle for me to find it. So if you can, I think it's worth a shot. Okay, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're getting all those summer miles in, and I can't wait to get to some more shoes upcoming here with you all. For now, happy trails.